Hello and welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. I've just finished work. It's like 6:15 at night or something. Been at work since 7 o'clock this morning, although I have done an actual private job after work. So I'm reviewing from Flying Dog, who make a beer called Doggy Style, which absolutely ribs me, makes me chuckle. Did I put this as a public or did I put it as unlisted? Can't remember. So it's an Imperial IPA, India Pale Ale, 8.7%. I will read a little bit of writing. So this beer came to fruition because we saw a gap in our portfolio and wanted to increase our market share. Fair play there, I suppose. So got it from lowcostbeer.com and it's got a government warning on. Yeah, stuffy government warnings. So yeah, I must have done it as unlisted then. Okay. Is what it is. Hello, Mr. Boots. Oh, look at that. It's a lovely drop of beer, that is. That's a lovely drop. So, yeah. Golden pour. Subtle carbonation going up, as you can see. Or you may not. 1 centimetre of head. Yeah, for those people who like to know how big the head is. Yeah. Citrus nose. Oh, intense as well. Blooming intense. Definite hints of grapefruit. Touch of sultana. That's a joke. How the bloody hell did I get sultana yesterday? Still bugs me now. Anyway, never mind. Eating before doing a review is not good. I've not ate today. Although I maybe should have brushed my teeth before I came and done a review as well. There's always that thing, isn't there? Oh well. Does it matter? No. I remember what I did now. I know why I got sultana yesterday. Keep that one to myself. I know why I got sultana. Definitely. Yeah. Yes. But in any case, little in joke to myself. Yes, indeed. So, oh well, I thought I was going live. Oh well, not to worry. Flying Dog, low cost beer as usual. I can't tell you enough about low cost beer. I love the fact that you get big beers at roughly half the price you would anywhere else. Yeah, there may be lower date, out of date, or bankrupt stock. It's up to you to do your own work if you don't believe price, you know, that sort of thing. And yeah. So 8.7%, certainly going down well. Citrus, grapefruit. Good evening. I thought I'd put this as unlisted. No one came on. I thought it must be unlisted. So yeah, big strong Imperial IPA, 8.7, and certainly feel that ABV. Obviously YouTube notifications not working again. I must query with YouTube what's happening to their notifications, unless no one wants to watch me anymore, which is probably, you never know. But big IPA, and it's really nice tasting as well. Citrus, definite grapefruit on the back end. Intense flavour to this. Yeah, the notifications, they aren't working. Usually in the olden days, I'd had within seconds of me coming on, I'd have anything up to 10 or 15 people, especially when COVID was around. These days, and then it would go anything up to 30 or 40, depending on what day. Yeah, it's strange. It's strange. I mean, obviously, people are now back in pubs, going out, but YouTube's notifications are absolutely shit, for want of a better word. Which is why I'm sitting here, I'm yakking away talking to myself, thinking, no, I obviously didn't put it on live. But nonetheless, a perther of an IPA, in any case. Good evening. And I do like Flying Dogs beers. If you come across them, I've bought them locally. I've bought them from low cost before, but they do make some really nice beers. Doggy Style is the one that just cracks me up, because for a beer to have the name Doggy Style, obviously, a rather adult thoughts going on there, but nonetheless, it does make you chuckle. The dirty mind coming out, So, just come off an 11-hour work day, 8 hours at my workplace, and then a couple of hours at another garden, and then travelling and all that. So it's nice to be home and nice to be having a beer. It's the weekend. Have I tried Lincoln Green Brewery? Once or twice, yes. Yes, yeah. And they are a very good brewery nonetheless. Yeah. What's your favourite Lincoln Green Brewery beer then, out of curiosity? And the mixed cases are brilliant. Homebrew tasting like vinegar. Beer or wine? If it's wine, these things happen. Yeah, butterscotch. Buttermuch, you mean? Yeah. Buttermuch is a lovely dark beer, 5.5%, I think. Or was it 5? Can't remember. But yeah, it's an amazing beer. Gin and Beer It as well. Meant to be a classic IPA. Ooh. Gin and Beer It is it's a beer with a hint of gin in it. Lincoln Green and Blue Monkey are your local breweries, right? Yeah. So you must be local to me then, because I'm in Sherwood, and you'll want. I actually brewed a beer with Lincoln Green, yeah, Wraggys Golden Ale, which is coming to Lincoln Green's website on Monday. It's already at the brewery. It's coming Monday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I brewed it. A month or two back now, a couple of months ago. Yeah, it was lovely of them to do it. Obviously, do beer reviews on YouTube, obviously, hence the channel. And they actually invited me down. So I've reviewed every single one of Lincoln Green's beers. There's not a single beer that's available in bottle. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah. Travel vlogs. Good evening, Thomas. Yeah, Lincoln Green, Anthony and the crew, brilliant people. Yeah, make sure you get a mixed box. They are awesome beers. They're all worth trying. Old Bailey is something different. If you like Baileys and you like beer, it's a cross between a Baileys and a beer. It's just absolutely wacky, but amazing at the same time. It's I mean, there's always beers that aren't going to tickle your fancy. We all have beers that tick the boxes, and we all have beers that don't tick the boxes. And yeah, that's strange to have a beer with a vinegar taste in it. I would let it mature anyway. If you brewed before, you never, if you brewed, pardon my French, but if you brewed before, and it's come out vinegar this time, then maybe something went wrong in the brewing process. Maybe. Or just let it mature a bit more. Yeah. As for Lincoln Green, yeah, I'm surprised they aren't in Nottingham Castle shop. As a company that's selling a lot of Robin Hood, they've got Robin Hood, they've got Hood, they've got Marion, Archer. 3 of them beers are very, very Nottingham and certainly Nottingham Castle orientated beers. Right, I might need to. Is that Nottingham Castle shop, you say? Actually inside the castle? I might have to message them and say to them, why aren't you stocking Lincoln Green? Rightio, yeah. See, I used to work at the castle years ago. I left Nottingham City Council in 10 years ago, well, 11 years this year. But I used to work at Nottingham Castle and the Arboretum as a gardener. And obviously there's no flowers there now at the castle. I can understand what they've done in some ways, but I still think they ought to put a replica castle on the lawn for me. But why they haven't got Lincoln Green in that shop, I might have to message the shop or the trust. Ah, rightio. Awesome. Yeah, I might have to message the shop and question why they haven't got Lincoln Green there. As a beer reviewer, but also a Nottingham person. And then say to them, there's a certain beer reviewer who lives in Nottingham also. Yeah, as you do. Blue Monkey beer. Oh, that's crap, isn't it? So you'd think they'd have Castle Rock beers as well. Yeah, there's always something. There's always a reason why. Maybe someone's getting a backhander. I mean, Blue Monkey beers are good, don't get me wrong. They've got Castle Rock. Ah, right, yeah. That's good. Yeah, Castle Rock deserve to be there. Harvest Pale, Screech Owl, Elsie Mo, for definitely. Yeah. But Lincoln Green should be there because of the Robin Hood connection. Yeah, they do actual beers with a Robin Hood connection. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Castle Rock are Nottingham's biggest brewery by some distance. Certainly on cask. I'm not sure in cans and bottles. But then again, they are in national stores, so they should be the biggest. Neon Raptor's probably the biggest craft beer brewery. But then again, their range changes so often that you never see the same beer twice in a lot of cases. And that's in some ways that can be a bit off-putting because you need to see the same beers. Me too. Hopefully I'll get invited to a few brewery tours as a beer reviewer. It would be nice, although I don't mind paying. Be nice to get some free review beers at the end though, but it's not always about free. I pay enough for that anyway. So yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, you'd think that Nottingham Castle would though. I must email them and query why they haven't got Lincoln Green beers there. Might do that in a bit when I come off there. Yeah, there's some cracking local breweries, and they all deserve their time in the a bit of spotlight, like everything in with everyone on YouTube. Highlighting locals and supporting locals is a must, especially after this last year. We're lucky in Nottingham. We've got a lot of good breweries. Yeah, COVID's killed everything, hasn't it? It has. And but there are some good breweries out there who are very accommodating as well. So, 15 minutes in, better get back on the review. It's good to have your own niche on YouTube. I mean, I like doing beer reviews, but I also like theme parks. But I ain't got enough money to go around all the theme parks, which I'd love to do. Plus, I also feel daft talking to a camera in front of loads of people. It's difficult. Yeah, we're getting there. It's not far away now till 2000. Yeah, yeah. I'm always waiting for the bounce down. You know when you get so many all of a sudden on one day. Yeah, I love theme parks. Um, when you get so many all on one day, it's like how many of these are fake? Because you do get a lot of fake on YouTube. You know, it is what it is these days. Social media, as there's more fake accounts than there is real. Um, Even on my website, there's more fake people. I look on my website, there's 3,000 people online, and you think, no, there isn't. You know, there's no way near 3,000. And these days, it's all bots and fake accounts. The only problem is the fake accounts get nowhere anyway because they get banned and deleted. So, you know. Anyway, so fun flying dog. Bateman's XP. Yeah, Monday. It's already at the brewery. They weren't out there. I messaged them I messaged them on Twitter, and he says he's on holiday, and I'm like, but he says ring the brewery, and I'm like, oh, I'm not ringing the brewery. I thought I'll email them. So I emailed the business manager, and I spoke to him last week anyway, so he knows where I am. And I thought it was a woman with the name Jodie. Good evening, Darren. Oh God, I had a video that I posted, mate. And I was steaming. There's this video where I'm walking around and the video's blurry, and I'm looking and I watched it. I'm like, oh God, that's embarrassing. And as long as I didn't upset anyone, you know, it's the pitfalls of doing beer reviews is the fact you can be steaming, and it does now and again. Well, I have no idea. I think I was wiggling the camera too much, and yeah, I had to delete that. And the really the gutting thing for me was that was a cracking beer, and I never got to review it because I was too drunk. It was a great day, yeah, yeah. Uh, Bang the Elephant, Nigel and Michael, their hospitality is beyond through the roof. Yeah. Liam, good evening, matey. Matlock, yeah, very decent place, and some good breweries not too far away from Matlock as well. Well, Thornbridge is in Bakewell, not far away. But yeah, that was a cracking day last weekend. I mean, drinking Imperial starts at 8 in the morning. It's oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I got a bit of a red card off the wife, but it wasn't too bad, you know. I fell asleep on the way home and woke up. Make sure you try some Lincoln Greens, though. They are amazing beers. They are. And a certain grey haired bloke with a slightly balding bit down the middle. Yeah, that beer's coming on Monday. So yeah, it's not a bad session ale. Uh, if I'm, you know, obviously, I actually helped brew it. So you ended up in the crafty one. Fair play, mate. I absolutely love that place. The bar and bottle shop is stunning. And when I went with my draft beer bottles and got I said half a pint of each, and his half a pint isn't my half a pint, but I was good with that. Yeah, the strawberry one's interesting. No royalties, no. I may get a free case. You never know, you look. No. For me, it's not about royalties. It's about supporting local businesses. Oh, the fire, Nigel and his family. Ah, fair play. It was good to try a couple of the Fire Rock beers. Pit and Pendulum, no, not when sober at least, because you know when you're drunk you can't remember where you've been. But it's not a pub that comes to mind when I'm sober. No, no. Nottingham's changed a lot though over the last 4 years. I used to go drinking regular in Nottingham, regular-ish, till about 2017. I've been in the barrel. the one on Hertz Yard, something barrel, and that had toilets behind it or something behind a wall with, like you say there. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, Pit and Pendulum. But yeah, Crafty one. Whoa, what a place. Pity it's not my neck of the woods. Nigel and his missus are absolutely lovely people. But everybody there was at the Mega Brew last week. Let's hope the beer turns out okay and somebody wasn't too drunk and taking notice. Right, where's Pit and Pendulum then? Because that's I can't picture where it is. It's funny, you know. I know Nottingham, born and bred in Nottingham, lived all my life in Nottingham, and I haven't got a clue where that is. Obviously, place's name. Boilermaker. No, no. Yeah, definitely fingers crossed about that beer. Yeah, yeah. It looked good when it was being stirred, though. I've got some pictures of the green hops, so yeah, it looks interesting. Right, Jesus Christ, my knowledge of Nottingham city centre is poor these days. I mean, to be fair, I only went into Neon Raptor's tap room once, and that was on Nottingham Craft Beer Festival. Well, twice if you count the fact I went in both days. But right, okay, a boiler shop. That's a new one on me. I know there are some hidden bars in Nottingham, obviously, and there's some caves with bars in. I do know that. Yeah, that would be interesting. And good luck with the channel. So, 8.7%, obviously. I've only just finished work, so I'm rather sober. And, Saturday last week was an amazing experience. To get invited down to, the Mega Brew with Bang the Elephant, Urban Chicken Ale, Linear Brewing, Reckless Dweeb, Snanton Cider Company, Lazy Bay. Shapes of glasses. Some people say yes, some people say no. I think the nicer the glass you drink out of, the better. If you drink out of a standard pint glass like that, for me, it looks better when it comes out of that sort of glass. But in the end of the day, it tastes the same wherever you drink it out of. It's drinking it fresh that matters, and you get what you get out of beers. Now, the thing is with any beer, it's dangerous what you've had before and what you've drank before. Yeah, I've got a San Miguel glass. Yeah. So lager glasses and most cider glasses, sparkling cider, have widgets in the bottom. Yeah, real ale beers don't. On the old, at least. I mean, there are glasses. I've recently smashed a glass that was a Duvel glass, a Belgian beer glass. Some glasses look beers look so much better in that's the right sort of glass, I suppose. No, I just pour it as it is. Yeah, I never really worry about that. I don't really care about the ad going either. Sometimes you can't help it when you're doing beer reviews. It is what it is. Some beers, depending on the age of the beer, the warmth of the beer room that I'm doing my beer. This is a shed converted into a beer room with a wall of beer behind me. it depends on the temperature, how it affects the beer. Some beers are better off chilled. There's lots of variants. Traditional beers, stouts and porters are obviously better at room temperature. Some beers are better chilled. Yeah, sometimes. I mean, with Stella and lagers, they cut the head off. That's all right, but you're losing half your beer if you start cutting the head off. But yeah, if you look on the internet, the beer sommeliers, that's what that's how it's pronounced. They pour it and let the head go down. They actually pour it to get a head, to get rid of the gassy stuff. No, I've not seen it. No, I've not seen it in any supermarket yet. There's plenty of room for beer reviewers, trust me. There's more beer to be reviewed in the world than any team of beer reviewers can do. There's 3 or 4 Nottingham beer reviewers as it is. It's in Tesco. Which Tesco? I've not seen it. I've just been to Top Valley Tesco a few days ago, and they're supposed to have a load of new beers in, and it's not in there. Well, unless my Tesco's crap, I won't be surprised. But not slagging Tesco's off. Yeah, yeah. My local's Top Valley. Well, one of my locals, and yeah, they're crap when it comes to doing range reviews. You know, when they come to changing the beers and putting new beers on. I think it's a staff. You know, it's a staff thing. Smaller Tesco's these days tend to be better because their staff aren't so busy, so they can put new stock on, basically new stock on on the shelves. An extra, okay. See, in Tesco's at the moment, there's supposed to be some new vocation beers coming out. There's a bit of a range review going off, but again, my local Tesco's rubbish. But a friend of mine, same with Aldi. Aldi has got some new beers out, but again, the new beers in my local Aldi up in Arnold, they haven't got the beers, so it's like Nottingham's rubbish. You know, well, my part of Nottingham is at least. So, 28 minutes in. Aldi beers are very, very hit and miss. Yes, there are some beers that have been awfully woeful, and then other beers that surprise you. Yeah, I do assume with Aldi that they get whoever's brewing the beer for them, because Aldi don't brew beer. They give them a price, and that brewery will brew the beer to the price of the beer that they're being given the price for. Yeah, some of the lower cost beers are not good beers, and it's shown with Aldi in the last craft beer update. Yeah, it was a bad update. There was quite a few dodgy beers, and I don't like slagging off beers because I worry that you're hurting someone's livelihood, but sometimes you have to call them out. However, the Aldi beers did get better the last time I re-reviewed them both. 2 of the main ones at least. So Flying Dog, this is The Truth Imperial IPA. It is an 8.7% Imperial. Citrus and grapefruit rule the day here. Golden pour, good carbonation at the beginning, well, subtle carbonation, little white head, easy going. The ABV does kick in, to be fair. And yeah, would I drink it again? Yeah, all day long. Has the ABV affected me? Yes, it has. So, bit of a break now before I do any other beer reviews. Out of 5. Got it from Low Cost Beer. It may still be at lowcostbeer.com as well. Out of 5. Good intense flavour at the beginning of the beer. That would be interesting. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can message on YouTube, or is it you? Can you? Yeah, there are ways. Yeah, YouTube, Twitter. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, all over. A bit like a dog monk. Yeah. Oh, it's a dog. Great. So yeah, out of 5 for me. The ABV hit the spot. It was nice tasting. I wouldn't say it was. I'll check out your vlog later. Cheers. Yeah. Definitely want to try. I definitely need to review Guinness 0.0. Yeah, I've not seen it anywhere. Out of 5 for me, ooh, it was good, but it wasn't a beer that I'm bothered about trying again. But it was still a nice beer nonetheless. A good 4.3 out of 5 for me. And that's it for this beer review. Gotta run. Thank you everyone for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, and obviously all the interaction. Interaction's key. And see you soon. Cheers.